Every financial journey begins with a choice. Stay stuck in uncertainty and live paycheck to paycheck. Or take control of your future. Imagine a future in which you are in charge. Imagine a future where you are writing your own destiny. Imagine a future where every euro has a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
This euro have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
This euro have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
These euros.
These dollars have a purpose.
This euro have a purpose. These euros have a purpose.
This euro has a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
These dollars have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
These dollars have a purpose.
These euros have a purpose.
This euro has a purpose.
These have a purpose.
This is budgeting. Take control. Now. Welcome back to Two Hats. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful tools for personal finance, which is budgeting. Now that you've mastered expense tracking like a real CFO, you're ready to climb to the next level of financial consciousness. Let's start. While expense tracking is a mechanical operation requiring consistency and data collection, budgeting is a proactive science. It involves defining operating rules for your money. If you've been tracking your expenses with the spreadsheet that I shared in my last video, or in another way, you're halfway there. If you're new to this, go first watch that video, here around on screen, and then come back to budgeting later. Budgeting is the process of planning and allocating your income to meet your expenses, savings, and financial goals over a specific period of time. Before we dive into examples on how to deal with budgeting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is an essential, cost-free operation. Go on. Let's jump into the spreadsheet. Something that is very important is to understand the difference between the budget and cash flow. The budget is what you're planning to spend for the month, while the cash flow is the actual money moving in and out from your accounts, so the real situation. Your cash flow includes two key sections: income, salaries, dividends, reimbursements, income coming from rents or from other ways, gifts, anything that is income. Second section, outcome, everything that you're spending on. Essentials, non-essential. Just for the example, you can see in my dashboard, I color-coded essentials and non-essentials, and I reported into the cash flow. If you are managing shared finances, consider creating a joint cash flow. Personally, I'm halfway there. I still track expenses separately for my partner and me, but I plan to centralize it for next year. Let's start from the 50-30-20 rule. A classic budgeting guideline that allocates income as follows. 50% will go for needs: housing, groceries, insurance, utilities. These are necessities. A 30% will go for wants: entertainment, dining out, traveling. These are non-necessary spending. The final 20% into savings and debt repayment. Emergency fund, investments. I created a budgeting dashboard to apply this rule with customizable percentages and color-coded feedback for easy tracking. In our current situation, this rule doesn't really work. As you can see, everything seems green, and it doesn't really help me in making my decisions. What's the reason for that? We recently bought land and are building a house. Our housing costs are very low right now because we are fortunate enough to be hosted during the construction period of the new house. And the rental income from my apartment also boosts significantly the income on the cash flow. So right now, basically, my focus is different. I'm focusing on savings to fund the construction project and to repay my loans. This can better align with another budgeting strategy. This strategy prioritizes savings before other expenses. The indicator that I track is the saving rate. Savings as a percentage of income. It's plotted for 2023 and 2024. The graph is pretty great. We've maintained a saving rate higher than 20% in the last 2 years. Unfortunately, this will not last forever. Things will dramatically change once our main mortgage for the house will kick in. There are even other ways to approach it, so you can find the one that best suits you. Another strategy is called fixed costs first. You will cover your essentials and fixed expenses upfront, and then with what is remaining, you will allocate into wants and savings. In this example, we consider a total income of 3,000 euros. So, as the rule says, I already written down all the necessary needs. So in this case, 61% is already allocated, and we have 39% of income available to spend. So let's just go, let's say, 150 going out, 260 for travel, 150 for games, 110 other wants, and 500 into savings. So here we allocated everything, all is good. Let's say we spend a bit more on travel, you see, this is bad because we are defaulting. Another strategy is the zero-based budgeting. Basically, you are deciding to allocate every euro to a specific category until you reach a zero balance. If you have some extra after needs and wants, you can create more categories. Some examples can include expect the unexpected. So you can create an emergency fund for unpredictable situations, as these will probably show up sooner or later, so better find yourself ready with some cash in hand. A dream that comes true, so you can decide to save into a future travel or an objective that right now seems difficult to reach. And finally, fun money. Fun money is a basket of money that you are willing to flush without any regrets. You can gamble on it, you can buy the hog to a coin and get drugged, burn it in front of your friends to show off, whatever pleases you the most. As long as it doesn't ruin you financially, I won't judge. Finally, before leaving, I want to leave you with a final tip that I'm sure will help many, including myself. A good way to do it is to allocate every section of the budget monthly using different accounts for different baskets. In my bank account, I set up a monthly automated wire to pay my mortgage. It happens every first day of the month, automatically. This makes sure my payment is always sent on time and I don't get into trouble with my bank. For the other sections, such as needs and wants, I use a separate account that receives the allocated money every month automatically. I can check the balance on that account on a daily basis, knowing how much there is still left for the rest of the month. Everything that is left after all this will go into savings and investments. There are endless opportunities behind the simple row of savings and investments. Savings create a solid financial backbone and new opportunities to invest. If you have savings, it is now time to know about your net worth, a picture of your financial situation at a specific moment in time. But of course, this will be a subject for another video. Once again, if you're new to the channel and find this content useful, press that button and join me into this journey. My name is Angelo, this is Two Hats, and I will see you to the next one. Ciao.